Ark-La-Miss News Update.
Good Monday morning. Thanks for tuning in to NBC News Daily. I'm Randy Stone with your Midday Ark-La-Miss NBC 10 update. Lincoln Parish will be offering child safety seat installation and instructions starting today. Now, this service will be offered every Monday from 3:30 until 5 at the Lincoln Parish Sheriff's Office. If you need an appointment, you can call 318-251-6449. Could Louisiana soon be getting a Buc-ee's? The Ruston City Council is set to meet today to talk about that possibility. According to the Shreveport Times, the council will vote on a tax incentive package and a cooperative endeavor agreement for that project. The Lincoln Parish Police Jury and the school board is set to vote on the matter Tuesday. Buc-ee's is currently in negotiations to purchase land at the new I-20 tax exchange. The spike of violent crimes in our community has taken many individuals to take justice into their own hands. I spoke to a local gun instructor about the Stand Your Ground law that allows people to use deadly force in self-defense.
According to Louisiana law, a homicide is justifiable when committed in self-defense by one who reasonably believes that he's in imminent danger of losing his life or receiving great bodily harm, and that the killing is necessary to save himself from that danger.
When the adrenaline's running, that's a bad factor on you. It's a tough deal, and there's lots of scenarios. You can scenario it to death. The bottom line is, at what point are you in fear of life or great bodily harm?
The law also adds the circumstances must be sufficient to excite the fear of a reasonable person that there will be a serious danger to his own life or person if he attempted to prevent the felony without the killing. Whether your home, place of business, or your vehicle, Harrington says the same law applies to them all.
It really doesn't matter if you're at home, in a business, or wherever. The bottom line is you have to be in fear of life, great bodily harm. That's the key. You shouldn't pursue it, because then you're the aggressor, and the aggressor cannot claim self-defense. You have to be able to protect yourself, and the establishing great bodily harm, that's tough, because that's permanent damage. You're going to suffer a long time. You lost an eye, you lost a limb, broke a bone, something permanent. So that's hard to decide in the middle of passion and fighting, but that's what the law says.
Well, for more details on this law, you can visit myarklamiss.com. And that was Valerie Moravi reporting for your Ark-La-Miss news source. In today's crime alert, 6 El Dorado men are behind bars following a drug bust involving hundreds of grams of marijuana, cocaine, and 6 firearms. El Dorado police say Ramondo Carver, Brandon Boones, Sidroyd Palmer, and Jerris Hamilton were charged with 4 counts of possession with intent to distribute a controlled dangerous substance. Possession also of drug paraphernalia and possession of a firearm by a felon. Ronald Brown and Courtney Parker were charged with trafficking a controlled dangerous substance and delivery of a controlled substance as well. All 6 men are held at Union County Jail.
And now, exclusive Storm Tracker Doppler weather from the most experienced meteorologist in the Ark-La-Miss, Jared Floyd.
Upper 50s to near 60 degrees for high temperatures today. A little bit cooler across the region, maybe a little warmer to the south. A lot of spots contending with some fog this morning, and a varying degree of cloud cover as we head through the afternoon. Winds will stay out of the southeast, but we should see at least some peaks of sunshine through the course of the day. Lows tonight in the low 40s, a light southerly breeze, and again staying cool across the region. Could still see the upper 30s across southern Arkansas as we head through the overnight time frame. Look at the 7-day forecast and keeping an eye on maybe some shower and storm potential late Wednesday, early Thursday. I will say the computer models are not overly aggressive with the rain coverage, but where we do see storms develop along that front, an isolated strong to severe thunderstorm can't be ruled out. We'll keep an eye on that potential as the week progresses. Obviously, there's some time for the forecast to change, and we'll bring you those changes as they become a little bit more clear. As we head into the second half of the week and onto the upcoming weekend, we will trend cooler. In fact, this cold front actually has some cooler air to work with, so we'll fall back into the mid-50s for highs Friday, Saturday. Morning lows will fall back into the mid-30s, but we also will probably see a pretty quick warming trend into the weekend and into the first of next week. Nothing major, but returning to near 60 degrees for a high on Sunday. Rain chances